There we go. Hey, how is everybody? Welcome to Sunday. This is going to be a live trivia game for everybody to get to know the soil soldiers. So just bear with me for another couple of moments. I am trying to figure out how to share the link so that I can get my teammates up here. This is my first time using StreamYard. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and I see a few people in here. My Renaissance grandma, hey. Callie Homestead with Pooh Bear, teammate. I'm trying to get you in here with me. Moments with Diva, hey, Moments with Diva. Yankee Sister Homestead, thank you for being here. Duval, City Girl Gardener, Miss Linda, good to see you. We're going to get you up here soon. And Dale, already representing for her team. Hey, Cooking with Dorsha. So your little bunny nephew, I'm about to send him down the street to you because he got into my grow bucket today. I said, who paid you? Who is paying you to sabotage? But yeah, so he almost got shipped off just a minute ago. He just got out of jail, out of lockdown. Hey, G Mama Grows, Cassandra Dominic, hey, Benita 16, Gardening with Bernie, my other teammate. Okay, so we got some team members in here. I do have a couple moderators in. Okay, let me see how to get this. All right, so I am in here, and I think hey, Juicing with Jay, Grow Something with Jeff. Okay, so what I want everybody to do right now in the comments, if you know your zone, go ahead and put it in the comments because I want to see who is representing. I'm zone 7, so I need to see where my fellow zone mates are in here. So zone 7 represent. Hey, Renee's Garden. Okay. So I think I can go. I can't hear anything. Can y'all hear me? I guess I should ask that first. Can y'all hear me? Can I get a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? Oh, well, I think y'all can because I see the zones already being represented in here. Awesome. Hey, Growing with Hudson. Okay. Eco in here. All right. I think I need some help. How do you share the link for get people up here on StreamYard? Where? Oh, okay. Invite. Let's see. Found it. Found it. All right. And okay. I think I did it. I think I shared it. Okay. Thank you, Dorsha. I couldn't figure out where to copy it and how to do all that. Okay, now I'm good. You see my shirt. I'm representing for my team today. Hey, little bunny rabbit. I can't believe you was just nibbling on my bucket today. That is not cool. He's down here sitting between my feet. All right. Okay. I'm so glad to see y'all here. Thank y'all for coming through. Let's see which zones we got in here. Okay, there is one teammate ready. Two teammates ready. How y'all doing?
Hey, hello. Hey, Tasha.
Hey everyone.
Teammate.
Hey Tasha.
See Nicole representing with her soul soldier shirt on. Callie, you still a soul soldier. We know it. You on the road.
I'm
You be
driving.
careful. Yes.
I'm gonna
Eyes
be
on the
careful.
road. Yes, y'all, I'm so excited. We are here. We are here. So who's ready for some trivia? Now, this trivia is basically for, I don't know if everybody that's tuned in is familiar with my teammates. I'm sure you guys are familiar with me because you're here. But if not, let me introduce myself. I am Tasha from of OhSheGrows, and I'm in Zone 7, Maryland. And I grow in containers in the ground, and I have raised beds as well. And I have a little bunny rabbit named Wilfred. He's my garden bunny. But and I love houseplants. If you can't tell, I live in a jungle a little bit, interior jungle. But I'm so glad that y'all are here and that y'all came to meet my teammates. So we are in the hashtag MIG Grow Off 2022, and in that competition there are 4 teams, and our team, he doesn't like being called this, but I'm gonna call him our team leader, is Eco Neighbor. He is our fearless leader, and we we the soil soldiers. So I want to give a shout out to the other 3 teams, the Universal Gardeners. There's That Sauce, and there's Amy's Avengers. So shout out to y'all. But that is gonna be, well, it's a friendly competition, and I'm not gonna bash nobody because everybody is everybody is good. But yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of trivia. Now the trivia is based off of what I think about my teammates. So I'm going to basically ask a few questions, and I want to see if the chat can guess which one of my teammates we are talking about. But in case you don't know who my teammates are, let me just show y'all who everyone is that's included. So the soil soldiers consist of Eco Neighbor. Like I said, he is our team leader. We have Bland's Promised Land Ranch. We have Gardening with Bernie. Duval, City Girl Gardener. Homesteading with Pooh Bear. Gigi Naturals Homestead. Nicole Grows. Best Yet Journey. The Naked Gardeners. Sunday Backyard Farmer, and Grow Something with Jeff. If you are not already subscribed to these channels, I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to them. They are all participants in the MIG 2022 Grow Off, and I keep mixing the words up. MIG Grow Off 2022. Everybody is competing, so check those channels out so that you can see what everyone's growing, what type of container they're growing in, and the progress. So all right. Now with basically the trivia, I just want to see who can guess, and it's for bragging rights. I don't have any prizes to give away, but what I am gonna do is the person or the channel who guesses the most correct, I am going to give them a channel shout out on my next live. So we can get, we're here to grow plants, grow food, as well as grow our channels here on YouTube. So that's what we're here for. Oh, looks like I got, we're going to block you. Okay.
You need some help moderating?
I might. Let me see what I can do real quick.
Because I saw that and I was like, can I do something?
We have a lot of experience moderating.
It won't let me. Okay, I'm gonna pause on that for now, because it's gonna take me away. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the comments so that I can welcome in everybody who has come in since in the past couple minutes. Time is flying. I really don't plan on keeping you guys here very long. We're gonna do this and have a little bit of fun because it's fun over here on OhSheGrows. I love to have fun, so I'm trying to have fun with y'all. Um, let's see. Dorsha told me to send Wilford. I will pack him up, and send him on down there. But we can't. I gotta check with Sunday first because I don't want him to do to Wilford what he did to his garden. To the bunny that you had in your backyard.
Was it tasting good?
No, they didn't eat him. He just released him back to the wild.
Oh man,
But Wilford is not
free food.
a wild bunny. He cannot survive outside of this house. He does not have natural instincts. He is a house bunny for real. He is pampered, so he is not going to live out there in the wild. It was raining the other day. He wanted to go outside, so I let him out. He felt a couple drops on his back, and he came right back in the house. He didn't like it, so he don't like the cold. He is truly pampered, so he's not gonna. If I release him to the wild, that is gonna be it for him. Okay. All right, so we got Juicing with Jay, Grow Something with Jeff, G Mama, and Dale, Benny. How you doing, Benny? Welcome and thank you for coming. Cassandra. Let's see, Renee.
I'm gonna be home in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
But there.
Veggie Farm Garden. Hey, Veggie. Or Stacy.
Haley.
Sabrina. Hi, Sabrina. Zone 9. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Zone 8s in here. I'm supposed to be showing these on my... There. That's what we're supposed to do. Yes, this is what we're supposed to do. Y'all can't see what I see because y'all can't see through my eyes. So I have to show y'all. We got Eco Neighbor in here. Okay, there she is. Hey, Miss Linda.
I found it.
Hey, Miss Linda.
Sabrina Zone 9. We got Cassandra. She's Zone 8. And Dale Zone 8. Benny, that's okay. You don't have a zone. Well, you do have a zone. You may not have a garden yet, but we're going to work on it. Hey, G Hood. Thank you for coming. Vanita. Thank you for being here, Vanita. Juicing with Jay. Hey, Jay, you want to see what my pomegranates look like? I'm going to show you.
Hey, bro.
Jay, look at this. They are this is like trees for real now. They are trees.
Can I say something right quick?
Oh, yeah.
For all of you guys who are on here or will watch this in the future, if you guys don't know my bro, Juicing with Jay, check his channel out, subscribe, learn from him. He is the truth. And I just passed my street. That's crazy. But y'all check him out. He's the truth. He's got a genuine, beautiful heart.
And he's growing. He's growing, y'all.
Oh, he's growing.
Yes. Hey, Bernie.
Hey, Bernie.
Bernie is Zone 7 too.
We can't see anything because we're in Streamline, so we can't see who says what or anything.
Right.
That's right.
You're
in the back.
I'm doing it on my tablet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Juicing with Jay is 10B.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm
10B. We've been until we moved out here. Now I'm 80.
I'm 10B.
Hey. Hey, Dana.
Right.
Thank you for coming in here.
That Cali light, girl.
Yeah, it's beautiful today.
Mama, yes.
P5 right now.
Dorsha. Hi. Naranda Dawkins. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Instead is in here.
That's crazy.
Let me just get down to the bottom and we're going to start the trivia because I think it's going to be fun. Let's see.
All right, I'm
No, I
home.
know it's covering my face. Uh, Actually, I might be able to. Let's see if I can. Nope. Bland's Promised Land Ranch is here. That's another one of our teammates. Sunday
Hey,
Backyard Farmer is here.
Sunday.
Yes.
Hey.
Thank you, Jay. Thank
Your
you,
hands
Jay.
are
We
so
do have a
fun.
solid team. We do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Blake's Tropical Homestead, thank you. Now, Blake's Tropical Homestead, shout out to you. My last live, they actually helped to sponsor that live. They gave a Cash App donation. I really do appreciate that. Them and Trash Can Waves. I don't see him in here yet, but both of them. Thank you so much. Hey, Gardens More, thank you for tuning in. I'm just gonna say, if you are not in the grow off, anybody who's not in the grow off, because you here on this live today, you are automatically a Soil Soldier supporter.
Oh yeah,
So
my bucket is doing it, huh?
gotta give your support to the Soil Soldiers.
Right. Soil soldiers.
All right. So what I want to do with the three teammates that I have up here, I'll start with Pooh Bear.
Yes.
Quick, synopsis of what your channel is and what you do. I have your link. Actually, every one of my teammates' link is in the description. So you don't have to worry about scrolling through the comments to find us. Just go to the description and you can click on everybody's link so that you can subscribe. All right, go ahead, Pooh Bear.
My channel is a combination, like a variety, because we do a lot of different things. We do canning. We are a homeschooling family, so I will be sharing a lot of tips on homeschooling. I've been homeschooling for 19 years. Um, we do a lot of gardening. We do a lot of different things. We have chickens. We have 46 chickens.
Wow.
From babies to toddlers to teenagers to adults that are actually laying eggs. We have 1.6 acres of land, so we are trying to utilize the land. We're starting different businesses. We have a skincare line. Um, we cook off grid, so we're going to be doing a lot of videos this year about off grid cooking, and we're learning how to our family is working on losing 300 pounds this year as a collective, but we have 6 kids. So
Wow.
as a collective, our whole family is working on losing weight and getting healthy. So you'll see a lot of videos of us working out in the yard. We have the big giant tires that we're pushing around, and we're using the sledgehammer on and playing volleyball in the yard and all of that stuff. So we're going to be working on that, working on vegan recipes, healthy recipes, changing the way that we used to cook stuff and switching it around to cooking the same, basically cooking the same, but doing it in a healthier way. Um, just gardening, growing everything that we can grow. And by the end of this year, you'll see us have a couple of pigs and a couple of cows and some goats.
That is awesome. That
That's
is
what we're
awesome.
doing. And telling everybody about God.
There we go. We just added a couple more teammates to the stream. How
Hey,
y'all doing? Okay, Nicole. Let's give everybody a couple couple minutes and introduce yourself to the
Okay.
channel or to the
Hi,
chat.
everyone. It's me. I'm Nicole Grows. I'm in California, Zone 10B. Um, I grow what I eat. I have a small business. I do aromatherapy, so I work a lot with essential oils and CBD oils. So basically, I make a lot of pain management rubs and lotions and things for people that are suffering with pain. And also, I'm a plant lady like you, Tasha. I grew up with plants in the house. And so my thing is now is teaching my children how to grow to be self-sustainable. And I'm a big advocate for prepping and staying ready for any type of disaster. So I do a lot of canning. I have an earthquake bag because we do have earthquakes here in California. So that's what started me with the prepping thing, because the forest fires, the fires were happening, and then it caused for the all the power to go out, and I wasn't prepared. And so that was a push for me to start staying prepared and prepping with medications and just being prepared. So I'm a big advocate for prepping. And then also I grow what I eat. So I have a big backyard, and I don't grow a lot, but I grow what I know my family is going to eat. So I don't like to waste food. That's my biggest thing. I hate wasting food. I hate throwing away food. So, and what else about me? I just love having fun. I like taking I always say growth comes in many forms. So I'm growing in all areas of my life, not just growing food. I'm growing spiritually, mentally. It's just a lot of growth going on with me right now. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
Awesome. So, y'all, just Keisha is my sister. Hey, Keisha. Everybody say, hey, Keisha.
Hey, Keisha. Hey, girl.
So next, let's do, I think Bland's Promised Land Ranch, yep, down there in the corner, and we'll just go across.
What's going on, everybody? We are the slackers that have not yet attended any of the meetings yet.
It's called we're busy. We get a little busier, and then we get behind, and then we remember stuff.
That's it's okay.
So my name is Eric, and this is Monica. We live on about 10 acres of land down in Texas. We're neighbors with the naked farmers there.
The naked gardeners.
Or naked gardeners, excuse me. Farmers are on my mind. So we're self-sufficient for the most part when it comes to meat. We grow a lot of our own food. Cows, pigs, chickens, ducks, turkeys, rabbits. We have a little bit of everything. Also grow a lot of our own vegetables throughout the year. And Monica does a lot of canning. Everything back here behind us is where she likes to hide things. But we're part of a large family. We have 8 kids between the two of us. It's not a blended family, just the two of us. Yeah. We love each other. We love the Lord, and we love farming and gardening.
That's it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. 8 kids. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Just warming up.
No,
I love it. Somebody more kids than me. Everybody always looks at me and they go, "You had 6 kids? Mm-hmm. Are they all yours?
Yeah.
From your body?" So somebody that has more than me, I'm like, yay, I love it.
Yeah. And we just had a bonus. We just got a bonus daughter last year. So we got 9 under us now. Says we got the bonus daughter because she married into the family last May. So we're starting to get more girls now, because I have 7 boys and 1 girl. So now I'm finally starting to get the girls. The girls are coming. I'm so excited.
We have 4 girls and 2 boys.
See, you're the opposite,
5 boys and 2 girls.
But if you guys watch my videos, Diamond's boyfriend Azur, they're going on 5 years. So, I already called him son. He's like my 3rd son now. I love it.
Yeah. The in-laws are excited. I'm excited for them.
All right. So next we're going to do the naked gardeners.
All right. So I'm Sydney. This is my wife, Tori. We're the naked gardeners.
And I haven't attended any of the meetings either because I'm usually doing all the other stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, we started off as urban backyard gardeners out of the Dallas area. We have moved recently, been about 9 months now.
Yeah, but being foodies brought us into the garden.
Yeah. We are first-time generation homesteaders. We started this channel just to teach people how to be more self-sufficient.
We're empty nesters. And
learn how to grow their own food. We do simple DIYs, do a lot of stuff to regenerate our agriculture, our land, to improve our soil and whatnot. We have a house cat. We got some egg-laying chickens.
We have house cats too.
Yeah.
That we're watching.
Yeah. And we got some egg laying chickens. We did some dispatching of some turkeys all by ourselves. And we now got about almost 60, 90 meat birds now.
90 meat birds we're growing out right now.
Yeah. And we're
They're
just
so cute.
and
They're adorable.
About 10 ducks, and we're just growing and growing. And who knows what we're going to be getting later on. Hopefully we catch some bees, or either do some goats or sheeps this year. So
and we're a blended family. We've known each other since 8th grade, but we are on our 9th year of marriage. We were married before. We're blended.
Yeah. So that is all us.
How much land do you guys have?
We have 6.5 acres, and with about a 4,000 surface coverage pond that the ducks are loving right now.
We just put all of them together.
Yeah, so they're learning how to cohese with each other and whatnot.
And
so
the fights just stopped.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
It is.
Hey, Rita. That's my other sister. Yeah. Well, I got a lot of sisters.
We can't see him. Oh, okay. I
Oh,
see.
well, her name is Rita. So everybody say hey to Rita.
Hey, Rita.
I'm surprised she's on here. She don't really do social media or YouTube.
She's supporting her sister.
She is.
That's awesome.
All right, Miss Linda, you're on.
Okay, I'm Duval.
Yes.
My name is Linda Frazier. Well, I live in Jacksonville, Florida, Zone 9A. I'm also the mother of 5 young men because they're all grown, have their own grands, you know. So I also have 2 daughters and 15 grands and a great grand. So I started gardening during COVID because I didn't have anything else to do. So I took it upon myself to dig up the yard, and I didn't know what I was doing. So I made a lot of mistakes. So then it got to be like a passion of mine, which now I know more and I could do more. And mostly a lot of stuff that I grow, we actually eat also. And it's funny, yesterday I did a presentation for a kids event, showing them how they could start their own little pots, and how the parents how to make their own teas for one of my son's places. And this morning, my daughter called me at 9 o'clock at Target, wanting to know what she needed to start a strawberry patch. So we got into talking, and she ended up at Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart buying buckets and so on. She was like, I didn't know it'd take all this. So mainly now is just showing my family how to do things, how to start their own little gardens, and to live on what they eat.
That's awesome.
Yes, thank you. That is awesome. So this is who we have right now. So with the panel that we have, I'm going to go ahead and start the trivia. Let's see.
Trivia.
Let's see if anybody can guess. Now, I have not discussed these questions with my teammates either, so they may be surprised at what I have too. All right. So let's see. Who am I going to do first? Okay, this is an easy one.
Oh, this one's mine.
Which one of my teammates just got 14 new chickens? Let's see who's gonna guess this one.
Was it Pooh Bear?
Pooh Bear.
Yes.
Pooh Bear.
Y'all want to know something? Y'all want to know something? It's right and it's wrong, because my daughter counted them yesterday and was like, Mom, we have 16. So we have to go back today to pay them another $11 because we got to do the right thing. So it's not 14, it's 16, but yeah, it's me.
So you gonna go back?
Oh yeah.
A little gift. Don't block your blessing.
No. See, if I don't take it back, now that I know I'm accountable, so if I don't take it back, then I will be blocking my blessing.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
You have such a
You
good
got
heart.
that right.
I would have taken that as,
Where did
you
you
know
get your
what? Thank you.
where did you get your chicken from, Pooh Bear?
Different feed stores around by me. This one that I'm going to, oh, what is it called? I can't think of it, but they are $5.50. And the reason that I paid that, well, it's not a lot, but the reason I paid that much is versus ordering them is because I can go hand pick them myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Instead of, the hatcheries, they pick for you and ship you what they want you to have.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a limited variety sometimes.
Y'all, this is,
Oh,
I
it
told y'all I
is.
got a lot of sisters. This is another sister. That's Kelly. Hey, Kelly.
Hi,
Hi,
Kelly.
Kelly.
How many sisters do you really actually have?
So
But
I have one sister.
I have a sister-in-law to my brother's wife. She's actually my best friend, like best
Oh.
friend. And so she's my sister too. I call her my sister. But so there's Kisha, there's Keisha, there's Kelly, then there's Rita, there's Ursula, and Eve. Everybody calls her Eve. So 6.
Wow. So you have a
Yeah.
big family too.
And I'm right in the middle.
And how many brothers? Okay, so you have a big family.
Is older, so he's the oldest, and he has 3. So he is the oldest of 4. He got 3 little sisters. Oh, poor him. But okay, so I'm jumping back in the chat. I see a couple more people who came in. Life Circle with Cindy. Hello, thank you for coming in. I wanted to shout out Rambo Green Hands. Thank you for being here. There were a couple other people I saw. As I see them, I've been putting them on the screen. I know you guys can't see, but I've been putting them on the screen to kind of acknowledge. I don't want to, interrupt while y'all are talking, so I just mute myself and wave.
Callie,
Hey, hush it.
I wanted to let you know I'm going to be on RGG's channel again tonight.
Oh, okay, I'm there.
We're going to be talking about prepping.
I'm there. I'm all about the prepping.
Yeah, I'll send you the link. And he wanted me to invite you before, because I just spoke to him. I just got off the phone, and he was like, get in touch with your friend, Pooh Bear. Okay, I'll let her know.
Oh, I'm there.
Okay.
I got you, girl.
Nicole, will you put that link in our little group chat?
I will.
That way we can stop by too, because we're always down with prep and stuff. So
okay.
Yes.
Everybody, I'll put it in the link. I'll put it in the chat.
That'd be good. Put it in the chat for us. Y'all, our family leader is here. Look at him.
Hey.
What's going on, beautiful people? What's going on, y'all?
Hey, Eco. What's up, our fearless leader?
Man, no. Let me tell you, we are moving together. We are moving together. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you all. I have learned so much in us fellowshipping. Blands. Oh my goodness. I'm loving y'all live chat.
Eco, you went out. We can't hear you. Your sound went out, Eco. Oh, I did that.
You muted us.
You in control, Tasha. You in control. You run this show. You know what I'm saying?
I did not mean to do that. I was trying to mute everybody else so we could hear you clearly.
Let me tell you, you totally cool. I just wanted to say I do not want to take up the time because this is your platform. I'm loving you. I'm loving everything you do. I love your Instagram posts. I gotta say, you inspired me with that. But let me go around the table. Blanche. I'm loving y'all live, man. I'm sitting by, like, I gotta start a fire every time I listen to you all. Man, y'all just so laid back. You got it together. You can tell your wife reminds me of me. She's very professional. Got to get it done. Let's do it. Let's get it done. But then let's keep order, but let's have fun at the same time. But at the same time, I got a schedule next.
Her?
That's good. That's good. Thank you.
That's
Thank
what
you
I'm
for giving me
saying.
that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if it's not that, y'all good. Y'all awesome. That's all I'm saying. and then my brother. All I'm gonna say is I don't have everybody with me right now, but I'm hoping that everybody kind of slide in. And then we got Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear, you got a lot going on, my friend. Oh my God, you got a lot going on. I can't even imagine everything that you got going on. But then we got Nicole. Nicole is definitely a soldier. Nicole is a true soldier. And then we got Duval in the house. We got all our beautiful family in the house. Look, let me tell you, Tasha, you stepped up and you did your thing. And then you took on the work. You truly took on the work. And I'm just so appreciative of you. And I thank you so much for everything you do, because right now what y'all seeing is something that's genuine and it's true. So I'm just loving you all. And then my goal is to have a true homestead, like this beautiful family that we got right. They got cows, they got pigs, they got everything you can think of. And I'm thinking, like, how can I be down? I'm trying to understand. How can I be down, fam? Can you please tell me how can I be down? I'm just trying to learn. Can you share that with me? Comment, please.
Yeah.
Look, I think he's talking to everybody else too.
Are you talking to us?
No. I'm talking to my fam over here.
Yeah. The whole.
Oh, I see. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Can you please share that with me?
In the chat.
who?
No pigs. Gigi said no pigs.
No pigs? Why no pigs? Why can't we have no pigs?
If you want to be a good,
They're great for they're great for your yard, the foraging and stuff.
Yeah, but at the same time, let me ask you a question. Are they hard to manage? Are they hard to keep?
Oh, you're good.
I'm scared.
You're good.
She's scared of the pigs.
It's our 3-year plan to have
maybe
them.
5 years, because we still got to get sheep and goats into the play. We're trying to take it year by year with us.
We're mastering each animal
per year before we go on to the next animal. So
how do you know when you're mastering the animal?
Once we got a better control, first we try to bucket train each one of our animals. Turkeys for me was the best animals to bucket train because they're retarded. They're not smart. They're not smart. So
they're not smart, so they trust you.
Yeah, so they see that bucket up and they just like run off to you, you know. But the other animals like the chicken and ducks, they kind of timid. They like
I'm the chicken tender. They love me.
Yeah, they like to me. I know you got food, but I think you up to something. So I don't know. So we try to master each animal per year before we move on to the next year. That's our mindset.
That's what's fair, not only to us, you know, in our homestead, but to the animal. I don't think it's fair to, you know, be willy-nilly and just get all kinds of animals without structures in place. And right now we're working on structures in place.
Yeah. And
making sure that there's a purpose being served, not just one, but at least 2 purposes. The animals have jobs.
Yeah. We know, unlike this cat is the only one that we're ready. If y'all want a cat, let me know. We mail it to y'all.
There's only one animal over here, and that's Wilfred, and he has a job. He's got a job.
So Torian,
Wilfred is more important than this one.
You had a question for me?
Yeah, I just had a question, Torian.
Yeah.
What made you say I'm down for this? I'm getting ready to do this. What made you say yes? I'm down for this.
Well, okay, so for me, I was a military brat, but I had a granny and a papa, my German grandparents, that had a 5-acre plot with a garden, and those were my summers. Like I had my farming summers, and so when he roped me into this.
I knew it.
Yes, but if he didn't know how to cook, this wouldn't happen.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
I mean, I bring it to the table with cooking, but the fact that he can share that and participates, and I know he's a partner with me, I know that's what made me say yes, is that I have a real partner.
So what I'm trying to understand too is some of you all had kids and grandkids. How do you all incorporate them into this whole system? Like, because to me, the biggest thing that we need to do is educate our next generation. So my question is, how do you all involve y'all kids and grandkids in this whole process?
Well, I think that's more of a Bland
That
and Pooh Bear.
We're showing
I have children. I have a little girl. She's 7. She loves to be out there in the garden with me and picking sweet peas and strawberries. My son looks at it as more of a chore. So I'm trying to get him out of that and make it more fun and a learning experience. Because right now he's like huffing and puffing when I'm like, come on, let's go out here. And he's looking at it as a chore. So I'm working with that part.
Well, I think if you look at it too, you have to, if you give kids the idea that chores are always going to be awful and fun things are always just going to be fun. But you have to remember that chores we have as adults, and we can choose perspective. We can choose to make a chore a fun thing and give glory to God in all the things we're doing, even the hard stuff, even the chores, even the things that are terrible, like scoop and poop and maybe pulling weeds or whatever it is. We can look at it as a chore, or we can see it as a blessing that we have the opportunity to do this. And so if you flip that and teach your kids that as a, let's get them involved, let's get them feeling like they have ownership over this opportunity. When you take that ownership, it becomes less of a, oh, this is an awful chore, and more of a, okay, I get to do this because I like bacon. We have pigs. Because I will tell you, my 13-year-old's like, I hate the mud. I hate the pigs. I hate all the doing the process. And I'm like, settle down. You like bacon? He's like, I hate this. And I'm like, do you like bacon? Yes. Do you want bacon? Yes. Then we're going to take care of these animals, and we're going to be thankful for them, and we're going to love them, and we're going to nurture them until it's their time to go. And let's do this. Right. And so he doesn't like it all the time, but by giving him ownership over it, when that bacon is on the table, he feels so proud because he knows he took care of that animal his whole life. Same thing for our chickens and our turkeys and our bunnies, which I know you don't want to talk about the bunnies, but we do rabbits. And when my daughter sees that that's the meat that she has helped from start to finish, there is such a sense of satisfaction. Same thing for our vegetables, every part of this farm. If we give our kids ownership over it and we teach them that it can be a chore, but it can be a blessing in the chore. And so that's one of the ways we try. And I'm not saying
these are life lessons.
Yeah, for us,
absolutely.
Because
you know, the funny thing about this is that when life spins its course, the things that you hate the most are the things that you gravitate towards. The things that you run away from are the things that you run to later on because it becomes your fundamental source. That's the beautiful thing about life. I remember I got my first car, and I remember I drove that car because I wanted to race cars, because I grew around country boys that love to race cars and they love to go fast. And I said, man, I bought this 78 Cutlass, and I said, I'm going to buy this car. I'm going to put me a big motor in it. I'm going to drive it. And I tore up the transmission. And I remember when I tore up that transmission, my uncle said, now fix it. And I hated it. I said, I would never work on a car ever again once I get that transmission. And to this day now, I work on cars whenever they tear up in my family. And it's a source, it's a resource to something I can go back and return back to help people that I love and help people and friends and family. So I totally get that. It's like fundamental things that you never lose.
Yeah. And I think for me, one of the things that I do to help my children is I find out where they shine. Like with Jeremiah loves to build. So he builds my raised beds. He's built the nesting boxes for the chicks. You know, he's good at those types of things. So I draw my strength in with him for that. When we were building the hoops for the low tunnels, I had Jeremiah dig the no, little Earl, he dug all the holes into the ground and put the hoops up for me. Now Jeremiah built the raised beds, but little Earl put the hoops around the raised beds for me. So, and you know, and then when it comes to like the soil and stuff like that, I have them, you know, you're good at doing this, so you can make the mix for me, put the vermiculite and all that stuff. You got that. So little Earl, you do these things for me. When it comes to like canning, I get the girls in there to help me with the canning, and they take pride in making their own jellies. Yeah. You know, and it tastes so much better to them. Now, none of them really like to, well, they didn't used to like to because I have so many cells. I have like 2,000 cells. So nobody really feels like dropping all those seeds. But when I started giving them their own seeds and their own cells, and then, you know, these are yours. Diamond might do a whole 72 cell of different types of carrots. I've done videos and y'all have seen her do that. But as they grow, they're seeing, hey, I made that. You know, and then we're cooking it when we're harvesting and everything, and we're eating what they have made. Now it's not so bad. I even had, if you go back and look in the beginning, probably on Led's channel, because I didn't have a channel then, not on his channel, on his Facebook page, you'll see 2 years ago, Maya was sitting there building my first raised beds. My baby Maya, who's now 13, she was 11. She was building that raised bed, that elevated raised bed herself. So I'm teaching them these life skills. When it came to Jeremiah, I told Jeremiah, I said, Jay, you can take this and turn this into a business, because a lot of people don't want to take the time to build these things. So you learn how to build these now, you can take it out. I make soap. He made me 20-pound boxes for my soap. Jay, you can go on Etsy or eBay and sell these. So I'm trying to teach them that as you learn how to do this, this is not just for the house. This is to keep money in your pocket. People don't want to get just the strawberry and the grape jelly that they sell in the grocery stores. So you can make this into a business. You know, you can can. A lot of people want canned food but don't want to can it. I'm teaching you now. We have 3 canners. Go in there and can you some stuff and get you some clients. So I think that's one of the things that I do, is I try to teach them everything that they do that can be a business for them. And so that's helping them with the understanding and the appreciation of it a little bit more.
So thank you so much for that, Callie. I just have to address this. Andale, you are the sweetest, one of the sweetest people I know, but I cannot let you do that.
She almost got blocked from our channel when she was in the middle of her live for saying that stuff.
Ma'am.
She about get cut out of our live.
I was remaining quiet.
Like, I would hate to
and then here comes
but Miss Andale, we are not going to accept that over here today.
One of the 3rd place winners. Here she comes.
So
Gigi,
we got a couple.
We can't hardly hear you.
You can't hear me?
We can hear you, but it's low.
You're very low. Your volume is very low.
What's up, Sunday? What's up, Bernie?
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, Sunday.
We can hear you, but
Your
it's low.
2-minute channel, you know, synopsis. Tell us what you're doing over there.
Can y'all hear me?
Hey. Yeah, Sunday.
We can hear you.
Yours muted.
You know, there's an echo somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mute everybody except Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, I just unmuted myself.
Okay, there we go.
It's not echoing?
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right. So what you was asking me, Tasha?
We just want to know, you know, give us a little synopsis of what your channel is for anybody that's here who is not familiar with Sunday Backyard Farmer.
So what you was asking me, Tasha? What? It's still echoing on my end. I still hear echo.
Turn your YouTube down.
I turned mine all the way and only got one screen open.
Turn your YouTube down. Only have StreamYard up.
I think that's all I got up. I closed everything down in the background.
I don't know.
And I'm the only one who's let me mute myself and see if it. I closed everything down in the background. And I'm the only one who's
Hey, Sam.
let me mute myself.
Yeah, and I can't hear Gigi.
Let me know when you want me to come back up.
I can't hear you, Gigi. Okay, she said she was going to go down and come back. Okay.
All right, son.
Sunday.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you said I say it's a family channel. I like to call it a garden channel, but I show a little everything, family background, birthday parties, family events, all types of different stuff. Just capturing, my journey with my family, my garden, my life, type of things like that. And I actually had to switch and make a channel for my shop because it was like too different from this channel. So I was dropping stuff and people was like, what's this? You know what I'm saying? So I made a separate channel for the shop stuff and just focusing more on the family and the garden and stuff like this. So years ago, I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I never did. I mean, I keep saying this. I don't like being in front of the camera. I had to get used to how I sound on the camera. That was a big thing for me. Y'all can see a lot of my videos. If I didn't have my hat and sunglasses, I wouldn't make a video. So that just kind of helped me, like a protective layer or some sort, however you want to call that, to be able to a lot of my videos just talk. What happened? Y'all can still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So yeah, when Led did that challenge, talking about it had to be like a year ago. He was like, start your channel and all of that stuff like that. That gave me the push that I needed because actually the year before I was doing it's echoing again. Like a year ago. He was like, start your channel and I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so I started.
It might be someone else's background.
I was just gonna say, if you're not speaking, just mute yourself. If you're not speaking, just mute.
But y'all can hear me now? Okay, good. So yeah, so after Led did that, it kind of put a little fire up under me to actually start, doing something for us because I did a season of gardening, with watching y'all in the background without having the channel, and just like Pooh Bear said, I was posting stuff on the Lead Farmer on Facebook, like just little clips and stuff like that. So this past season, I was just like, I'm gonna try to go all in. You know what I'm saying? And my grandfather was a big gardener on his property, and just different childhood memories and things started coming back with being outside in the dirt. And I came up with Sunday Backyard Farmer because Sundays was the only day that I had free time to do anything in the backyard, anything dealing with cutting the grass, moving branches, all of that different type of stuff like that. So that's what I came up with Sunday Backyard Farmer. That's why when y'all was like doing this live, I'm like, oh, Sunday will work best for me because I done missed all the Monday. I'll be at the shop driving home. And y'all know if I pop in somebody live, I'm always driving but listening, or doing this, doing that, running errands, all types of stuff. So, my wife would be like, oh, did you do the such and such, such and such? And I was like, no. So yeah, Sundays work best for me for this type of stuff like that. And I guess that's about it, unless it's something else y'all know that I missed.
Well, we're gonna save that for the trivia. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so next, Bernie. I know Bernie doesn't want to be up long, so I want to give her an opportunity, if she wants to share a little bit about her channel. Oh, what zone are you in, Sunday?
7B.
Zone 7. All right. Okay, Bernie. If you want to give a couple, minutes, a little quick synopsis of what your channel, what it's about. Minutes, a little quick synopsis of what your channel, what it's about.
Can you hear me? You guys can hear me? Okay. I'm gardening in Virginia, Zone 7B, and I'm just doing some backyard gardening with some. You guys can hear me? I'm doing a lot of vegetables and I'm gardening in flowers. I really like to incorporate.
Turn your TV down or your YouTube down, because I think that's where the echo is coming from.
And flowers. Is that better?
Okay, say something. Yes.
That's better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just doing some backyard gardening, some flowers and vegetables, and just trying to grow some food for my family and not kill things. Just do the best that I can do, and hopefully I can improve over time. And I'm just trying to garden and not kill stuff. And hopefully, I don't make a lot of videos, but I try to provide something that's informational and something, hopefully somebody gets something out of, when I do put a video out. So that's, I don't think I have that much to offer as far as, oh, you're going to learn this amazing, information, but I'm doing what I can do.
You are not giving yourself enough credit, Bernie. You are flower gardening. You are, well, I learned how you use leaves in your garden for mulching and how to make leaf mold. You also, well, I don't know if you built, but you had a deck built for your grill and you painted that. So you're not giving yourself enough credit. You had an awesome sweet potato harvest. You do pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And please don't forget that your journey speaks. Your journey speaks to those who haven't begun. I mean, you literally are showing people the courage to start this process. So don't forget that.
Okay. So I want to get back into the trivia. Oh no, wait. Who haven't? Everybody that's up here has explained their channel. So I want to do.
Hasn't explained his.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Eco, you didn't explain yours. Well, he's gonna give away my trivia question.
Okay, Tasha didn't explain hers either, but I'm still doing this thing. My channel is all about encouraging people to grow, no matter where they are, what place they are, where they are in life. It's just, it's beautiful if you really get in touch with nature. It's not only just growing plants, but it's growing flowers. It's growing your family. It's growing, being a part of life itself. Because I believe that we are all neighbors. I believe that we are all stewards of this earth and this nation. And unless we truly embrace this gift that we have, I don't really think that we can truly be in fellowship. So my encouragement is to be in fellowship with love, life, and nature, and truly embrace it and be a part of it, because we are connected to it and we need it. So that's all I'm doing. I'm random. I'm all over the place. So it's all good.
Yes. Okay. Let me see. Oh, well, I'm gonna save this one. Okay, this is one. Who can guess?
Go get Gigi. I'll be back.
Okay. Who is the owner of the Beamer Shop?
Sunday. Yep.
Yes. Sunday is the owner of the Beamer shop. So that's his when he was talking about his channel where his separate channel with cars, that's what that is. And I love how Sunday has well, I'm not gonna call them little because they are young adults, girls, and he will take them along
13
with
and
him.
18.
Yes, well, teenagers. Okay, we'll go with that, teenagers. But he'll take them along with him to the shop. It was one episode I saw where he had them get into a 18-wheeler and just sit in there and see, do you like this? Is this something you want to blow the horn? Like it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But so Sunday he, kind of downplayed his channel a little bit too, but he does. That's the name of his other channel. And I didn't link that one in the description, but I'll go back and add the Beamer shop to the description so y'all can go follow him too. All right. So let's see. Another question. Well, before I do that, let me bring up let's bring up Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
Hello. How's it going, everybody?
Hey, Jeff.
Talking with Jeff, y'all, another teammate.
What's going on, Jeff?
Oh,
not too much.
We got another
Trying to stay
one,
warm.
Miss Lydia. Hey, Lydia. Whoop whoop.
Hey, everybody.
What's going
How
on?
y'all doing?
We got
What did you Gigi confused. What it do?
Hey, so,
Don't play with me.
Don't
play with me. I'm good.
Well, you
I
gotta
was
give
like,
a brief description of your channel. So Gigi, Lydia, and Jeff, all three of y'all have to give, a quick little description of your channel as well.
Jeff, go ahead.
Jeff, you go first.
Okay. I grow hydroponics and I grow outside in the dirt. I started my channel when I started doing hydroponics, just kind of to log the things I do because I don't write anything down, so I forget half the stuff that I do. So I've had to go back many times to look at my own videos to figure out what I did to have whatever happen. So that's why I started the channel. And that's really it. Just some growing and trying to get people to grow, showing how easy it is to do hydroponic stuff. Doesn't cost a lot of money. You can recycle things and use that. But yeah, that's about all I do.
All right. Thank you, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lydia.
So the question is, tell about our channel. So it's Best Yet Journey. So it's like I'm living my best life yet. So it started because of gardening. That's how it started. And I just wanted to document what I was doing. And everything else just fell in place. So, I'm in the garden community because that's where I started, but by far I'm in a lot of communities now. So, but my channel is basically about my journey, I guess. And everything else just happens. But I don't know nothing. Everything I know about gardening is because of videos or books that were emailed to me or a book I purchased. Other than that, I only been growing since December 2019, right before the pandemic. And then when I got home, when I got laid off because of that viddy, that's when I thought about a YouTube channel. And I was just joking. Like my first video, I'm just talking and maybe and what if and what's the most could happen. And I kind of feel still the same way. So it's really, I'm not doing it with effort or with nothing. I have fun. And this is, to me now, my channel is about communities. My channel is about learning. My channel is about me learning from others, not me teaching nothing. Because I ain't there to teach nothing now. If anything I want to teach people is to be kind and honest and and don't be afraid. And this world is so open with so many great people. This is amazing, right? Like, look at
Yes.
all of us sitting here and uniting in some type of way, and learning from each and every one of us, And I just like watching everybody's journey. So that's all I do. I ain't here to teach. I'm just here to learn and then show the way I did it with no directions, without no recipes, no nothing.
But you teaching by default because you showing us what you're doing. I
Yeah,
learned,
yeah.
what was it? Chicken bog.
Chicken what?
What was it? You made some dish that you said is from Virginia. Where you from?
Yak.
It's
called yak.
Yak. That's what it was. I said chicken bog. Yak. I have never heard of that before.
Yak. Yeah.
It looks so. I'm trying to find those noodles.
Girl, you're gonna have to order from Amazon. Anywhere. So yak is an Asian expired dish. If you look at some of the videos from New Orleans, like with the yakameen, which is another type of way. So just imagine the Asian descent people trying to get people to eat their food. And mostly Asians and African American, we were hand in hand. So they made the food taste the way they wanted us to eat it. So they just, y'all know y'all used to hear the jokes, I make for you. That is like they said, I make for you. And they came up with yak. And then we loved it. And then we started making it ourselves. That's what I think they did. I think it's Asian infused. They created it. And we mastered it. So it's kind of like a soul food, but it is originally an Asian dish. And it's different because no matter where you go, things change. Somebody recipe changed. Some got left off. Somebody from Norfolk might have went to New Orleans and they did it this way. And just things change. You say tomato, I say tomato. Some people say churro, some people say Cheryl. One of those things. Yeah. So it's kind of like that's what yak is. Yak is the way you put it. Whether somebody can't say, and gardening is the way you want to do it. It's no particular order or way to do it wrong or right.
It's no rules.
Once it's dead to the bed, then you know that you don't mess up. You might gotta try something else. I got that from Joey. It was dead to the bed the next day. But before I move on to my G unit, congratulations to each one of y'all for just taking the steps to go forward to open up a platform to your home and to your personality, to be criticized, to be liked, to not be liked, or whatever. So, and I appreciate the Soy Soldiers. I'm loving this grow off team. Excuse me. I'm loving this grow off team. I'm loving the team of people that we have, and I love all the posts that everybody posts and just bring the unity to that, even though I ain't always paying attention, but I got to catch up. And I definitely want to thank Pooh Bear, helped me order my first chicks yesterday.
Look at that. Congratulations.
I got chicks coming, y'all. I got 15 chicks coming. Pray for them and me. I just want to be like Cherie, to be able to just pick them up, turn them over, check the feathers, get the eggs, go in the pen. I'll see. I don't know how it's gonna be, but I'll see.
You gonna put your chickens on the leash like Sherry?
I actually thought that was cute. I was thinking about getting 2 ducks and walking them to that water over there and teach them how to go there and come back if they don't get ate up. Y'all think something in the water might be an alligator?
Ducks are hard to train.
Blaine's Promised Land said that those ducks don't listen.
Well, y'all, you can unmute them. What's the guy, Pepper? The guy, he called his ducks come back and forth home. Come on, ducks. Come on, ducks. And them ducks and chickens come home. I think if he did it, I can do it.
You gotta train them when they're young. So we clap our hands at night and we yell, bedtime, bedtime, and our ducks go put away. Of course, we also have children with nets that will chase the ones that don't listen. It's just like the kids that you say bedtime, bedtime. They're like, but I need a drink, but I need to poop, but I need to eat dinner again and again. There are stray chickens and stray ducks that don't listen, and you got to have a net to scoop them up and throw them in the pen, and then just go, yeah,
Patience,
bedtime.
patience.
I'm so glad that I already dealt with teenagers to prepare me for ducks.
Yeah. Our ducks went in twice in a row in the last
two nights
by themselves. Saying, because we was trying to do the Morgan go, like, all ducks go to bed. And they were just like, it ain't time. The chicken's out.
They're
out.
They're like, come get us.
Yeah. If there was a video to record me for how many times when it was like pouring down rain and the ducks were in the little fake pond that's in our yard and they're all like, we love this life. And I'm like, get in the bed. And then I end up leaving and going in going, I hate you all. You can just die tonight. And then I walk in and I'm like,
I will leave you for the predators.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, good night. And whoever makes it. Blessings to you. And I walk in, I'm done.
Yeah, when we had that snowstorm, I said, y'all are
gonna die happy.
Y'all gonna die happy because we ain't chasing y'all.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, you know, this past week, I don't know who all's down in Texas. I know the Naked Gardeners are. We had a severe ice storm, and our ducks, while it was, you know, just pelts of ice hitting the ground, the ducks were out there paddling around in the water, having a grand old time. And then the next day, Monica picked the ducks up and they had icicles off their chest.
Like chunks of ice. And that's the Muscovies because they like to fly out of the coop. They don't like to go in the coop. They live a rebellious life. They're like permanent teenagers.
Yeah, you convinced me not to get Muscovies once I saw your video about that.
I was like,
but they're so quiet.
Oh, they are quiet.
So quiet.
I heard they're the best tasting ducks, but I decided after seeing your video, we're going to go with Peking.
Yeah.
Well, I thought ducks waddle and want to follow you and stay with you forever.
Oh,
so cute.
That's the cartoon. That's the cartoons.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
That's a Hollywood magic, is what that is.
They are so messy.
Oh, them and turkeys are the messiest breeds of poultry.
We did come up with a hutch that he built that has made having them less messy.
Yeah.
So that's another thing.
I'm gonna definitely have to check out that because I don't own any yet. I heard chicks now.
Yeah, we got baby chicks.
We have six baby chicks right next to me right now.
We got American Breeds, 30 American Breeds in here, and 30 Red Rangers.
We're gonna do
30.
Yeah.
I was scared to order 15. You got 6. What? That's 90?
No, we actually have 90.
Yeah, we got 60, some more in the big broody in the shop area.
Yeah, we have a brooder box that can hold 250.
And definitely congratulations to Eco and Gigi and you and your husband for getting a homestead.
Thank you.
Goodness, yes. I was looking at videos for sheep too. Because at first I wanted goat, but do I want goat meat or do I want lamb meat?
It depends on what you want. I'm a big goat fan.
I'm a lamb fan.
She's a lamb fan. So.
But I hear that lambs like to die out in the field. So it's a challenge.
Yeah. Now, Pico goats are more hardy and more pest parasite resistant. So sheep, we just don't know about.
I have a question.
Nika.
Dying. You guys who have animals, do you have a protection animal? Like, because I have a neighbor, she has a llama. And the llama acts as like a protection animal. Like it walks around.
Goose.
Oh, no. Our roosters we have 4 roosters, and a hawk had attacked our ducks about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we had 2 ducks get killed by a hawk.
And so we put the rooster and 2 hens with the ducks to kind of protect them with the aerial protection. but we have electric fence around all of our animals for right now to keep them against land because we have wild turkeys, coyotes, and dogs that roam the area.
And so to be fair, as far as protection goes, ideally we'd like to have a goose, because geese are really great protection animals. Everybody suggested to us a dog, and we do have plans to have a guardian dog, but we want to be responsible about it. We don't want to have that until we have goats and sheep, because a guardian dog, you want to train up to be an actual guardian dog. And if you have them before they come, then you're going to have issues with your dog killing them. So I want to be able to train it to be an actual guardian dog. And it's not responsible to do that until we have certain animals.
And the thing too about the guardian dogs is they, like all the other animals, have to be trained thoroughly.
It's like a 5-year process. It's like a 5-year process for LGDs.
Before 16 weeks, you need to be training that dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have some blue healers that we use to move cattle.
That's what
I thought, man,
you need to come visit.
Every person that I spoke to said that it's in their blood.
Mm-hmm.
They know what to do.
Yeah.
Well, what I learned was everybody that told me that only had the dog. They didn't actually have any cows. So Eric had to learn how to train them, how to do what I wanted them to do. And so our boy, so 1 out of the 2 is good, and it's the boy that does the work. And he's, how old is he now? 4, 5?
He's going to be 6 this year.
Okay. So he is now at the point where I can give him a command and he can push them where they have to go. But before that, it was like playing tag. They would just run after the cows, and they'd wind up all the way in the back of the pasture, which made everything harder for me.
But we do have animals outside. We have the dogs to help take care of the other animals. We have roosters. We have male turkeys. We have the male ducks. So everybody kind of has their own grouping. We also have hogs that are large. So if something goes past or inside that hog pen, near that hog pen, those big pigs are loud and they will let us know. And we have a lot of variety of animals, but we also have a boxer, and she's there. So when my kids go outside, my boxer is out there and she's protecting my children. So from the kids all the way down to our small animals, we've got animals in place so that predators are minimalized. And not to say that they don't still come out and we still don't have loss sometimes. That's just life. But we have animals to help protect. Yeah.
I thought about getting ducks, but one breed of duck that I can never get would be a geese. Geese or a goose. Geese are mean.
No.
They're great.
They are.
They're great for guardian.
You could get a breed of goose or geese that is more friendly. Now, like the Chinese, there's like 3 are very aggressive, and they're basically for guardian animals, what I guess you can say. But look at Google it, and then go to Murray McMurray. They will have some. But the only problem with Murray McMurray, you have to order a large quantity.
I don't want that many mean animal.
No. Now they are good. Now if you order them and you time them right for Christmas, you
got some good meat birds.
You got some Christmas goose. So.
Yeah.
We have those Canadian geese down here, and they will come at you. They will really come at you. They just, I guess we made our way into their home. And so, they're used to coming to certain spaces like every year when they fly down here. And so, you can, when I was working outside the home, there were just tons of them. And they would always come to a certain space around my job. And so they are protected down here in Florida. And so you can't really do anything to them. Even if they come at you, you almost can't do anything to you, because you got to kind of prove that they were actually trying to cause some sort of harm to you. Otherwise, you're going to have to deal with Florida wildlife, and that's never good. So my name is Gigi.
Hey,
And
Gigi.
channel, my channel is Gigi Naturals Homestead channel. And I call myself a simple gardener because I feel like I am very, very simple in the way I do things. Now, I'm like you, Tasha. I like to cute garden. I like for stuff to look nice and neat. And, I don't want to see all that mess when I walk out my back door or my front door for that fact. So I do like to, see things that I love the beauty of it. And this is one of the things that Eco Neighbor has kind of spoiled me with because we have like palm trees everywhere. These palm trees growing so huge. Like one of them is so much older than the other, but it's like maybe 10 feet taller than the other. Elephant ears everywhere. Like he just makes it a tropical paradise. And that's what he decided to do from the beginning. Like when we bought our first home, we did the same thing. We did the same thing in our backyard there. We just bought the more tropical plants so that when we walk outside, there are banana trees everywhere. There were elephant ears everywhere. We always wanted it to be a tropical paradise in our backyard. And so it kind of gives us that vacation away from the inside of the house type of thing. And so I love growing, like who doesn't know? I love fruit trees, but I also love growing vegetables, probably as much. And I'm newer to growing vegetables than to growing fruit trees. I've been growing fruit trees for a long time. My very, 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 very first fruit tree was a banana tree. And we literally had them all the way around our deck. We built a 30-foot deck, Eco and I. We were young back then, so we could do all kinds of stuff. But we built like a 30-foot deck and we surrounded that deck with banana trees. And that's where we would get our bananas. And, so that was kind of the start of us getting into the fruit trees. And now, we have, I think, about 11 different citrus plants on this property here. We're still in our home and, we'll be moving at some point. We'll be moving to a much larger property. And so we'll be able to do a lot more stuff, but we do a lot right here. Our property is like a third of an acre. We do a lot right here. For many years, I've been making our own soap, bath and body products because that was, one of my businesses that I did. So it's something that I continue to do for my family. And so we haven't had to buy that type of stuff for years in a store. So that was, we can food. We grow and can our food. Like we grow what we like, and both of us love to really experiment with things. And so that's part of what my channel is about. It's about taking all of those things that you can do for yourself. And a lot of people don't know, that you can make your own soap, you can make your own bath and body products. You can do that stuff. It takes some, put in a little effort into it, but you can do that stuff and you can go for literally years. And that's why I wasn't even hesitant to name my channel, Homestead, because we do so many things that are self-sufficient. We love everything about prepping and making sure that we're prepared for anything that happens around here. When the power goes out, we got generators, we got gas power, solar power, whatever it is that you want. And so next, I'm joining y'all. I'm joining you beautiful people on getting the chickens. The chickens have to come next. So we just got to get to our space first. And, it's a lot that's happening right now in between, selling this house and getting to our next property that I really don't want to deal with animals in between because there's just tons of moving parts that have to happen. So, but that's coming next, potentially a couple of goats, and, maybe some ducks. So we'll see. But my channel is, simple. It is straight to the point. You know, we will eat things on camera. We love. The next one is coming is the pomelo, because a lot of people don't know about the pomelo. So Tasha,
I want that pomelo.
I'm just gonna make you a little jealous with this pomelo that's coming up. So
I'm gonna sprinkle some hate all over that video.
I think I wonder would a pomelo make a good jam or jelly.
I know it will.
Add sugar to anything, it tastes good.
Yeah, you can add sugar to a bale of hay and it'll make it good.
So for all my soap makers out there, how did y'all learn about making soap? Because that's one of my things. I would love to make soaps.
A lot of research, and I actually still teach it as a business. So that's pretty much what I do on a part-time basis, and the rest of the time to make my full time, I'm out in my yard, I'm out in the garden, and I'm making sure that the family has everything that they need. But lots and lots of research into soap making, and you can make it in whatever type of way that you desire. But I would just say to you to do a lot of research, or to find somebody to teach you how to do it. It is not that complicated once you start doing it. But there's some things that you definitely need to know. I've been making soap for roughly 8 years now, and so there's a lot that you can learn that can make it great. Like, you can make good or you can make it great. So just do your research, and YouTube University is always like, there's definitely a start that you can go to.
Gigi, I have a question.
Yes.
Do you do your classes? Because I just started making soap. Mm-hmm. So you do your classes online? How do you go about your classes?
Yeah, now that we're in this pandemic, I do them totally 100% online, because I can't bring people around my family anymore like that. So
okay, I'm gonna be look out for me, because I'm gonna be reaching out.
I think you should be doing a class here soon, there, Gigi.
Right, because I just bought some goat milk.
That's good.
Bar. So I haven't did anything with it yet. So.
Duval.
For me, where is Duval? Oh no, she went. So everybody has explained their channels, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I want to finish the trivia to see if y'all can guess. Some of them are channel related. Some of these questions are not. So for us, like this one, I'm gonna ask this question, and I want to see if y'all can guess who it is. So
for us or the audience?
Well, for everybody, it'll be for y'all and the chat.
Okay. Well, some people are muted.
Oh, let me
unmute
them.
We have muted ourselves. Sorry.
Okay.
Come back to me, Erica. Come back. No, Eric, come back to me. Monica, come back.
Beauty in the Garden. So I saw a lot of people coming into the chat. Hey, and I want to say hello. So hello, Beauty in the Garden. Thank you so much for coming. Rambo Green Hands. I saw XDMC in here. Who else did we see? Lashes Journey. Thank you for coming. Getty Radio Show. Let's see. Halal Family Homestead. Renee's Garden. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I hope I caught you before you before you slipped out. I know you had to go. Thank you so much so Maria Graham, she says that it's great to see everyone all together and sharing with each other our knowledge in gardening. So I think that is beautiful. Y'all, I love this gardening community. I love y'all.
Me too. I love y'all too.
Everybody's so sweet and welcoming, and nobody's been mean to me.
We're family.
Yeah. Okay. So this question is not this next trivia question that I have is not related to anybody's channel or anybody's garden. This is just my view on a personality. So I don't know if I know that there may be a few people that are familiar with the card game Spades.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Raise your hand if you are familiar with it.
You know what spades is, Gigi.
So
that
if
game
I were on a
that they
team
be
with
pulling out knives and all of that stuff trying to cut
yeah,
you. That's
so
what it
my
is.
husband don't let me. He said we are not allowed to play spades with any of his friends because he thinks that he almost lost the friendship because we were playing spades with some friends but anyway, that's a whole nother story for another
I
day.
don't play spades either because it's always something.
I'm with your husband 100%. I'm with him 100%.
So I just with our team, I mean, I still play. Which one of our Soil Soldier teammates do you think I would pick to be my partner in crime at the spades table?
Bear.
Pooh Bear, maybe? I don't know.
Eco.
Me.
Miss Linda guessed it.
Probably Eco.
It
Who
would
did
be
you
Lydia
say?
because Lydia.
Lydia. Oh, because Lydia funny.
Because
So animated. That would be funny.
Don't be
That
playing
would be
out
funny.
of turn. Don't be playing out of turn, and don't be reneging. That I'm gonna catch it. I be all in the background. I see butterflies. I see a yellow flower. I see that macaroni thing. I don't see Dorsha, and that look like a T-Mobile bag. I see beige curtains with a waterfall. I see Gigi house got a clock on the back and a ceiling fan. And I see you in the car, and I see all the clocks. Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know?
That clock. I'm not a go-go fan, but I do like that song.
Yeah, I'm wait a minute, Duval, she just in the chair. She got that live thing on behind her. Oh, but she got a blue fairy thing in the background. I don't miss a beat. I don't miss nothing. And now
Trash Can Waves could not be on my team. You couldn't be on my team.
Who?
You say you're a nigga.
Who reneged?
You Trash Can Waves. Absolutely not. You would not be on my team.
I got a question for I got a question about the cat and the chicks. How does that work?
We keep we have a fabric cloth over the toe.
It's hardware cloth, and they go and they look at them. They don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
They're scared. They're scared of the chicks.
Oh.
Yeah, and then once they get bigger, we actually had a video where we put our Sage the cat in with the turkeys, and the turkeys was chasing the cat.
And the chickens. Like, they tried to attack the cats, so they're petrified of them.
Yeah, if you make your cats afraid of them little tiny chickens and ducks and turkeys young, them cats they don't mess with them. We have 4 barn cats, and our cats do not go through our animals. None of our animals attack each other, because if they do not stick around long.
They get young.
I think it was your house where I seen the black cat got itself in some trouble with one of the animals.
At ours?
Mom, I think it was your house. Y'all got a all black cat?
No, we got a couple different ones. We got a couple of gray ones and stuff. Our girls, all of ours are pretty good, but we've actually
look. I don't know who house that was.
Well, we've had stray ones come in, and we've actually had ours fight the other stray cats to keep them out of our garage when we've had baby chicks in our garage. So I think some of our cats have actually kept our chicks safe.
Wow,
if you give them a healthy figure of the chicks at a young age, they won't attack them.
Yep.
Yeah. What else you got, Tasha?
Okay. Which one of our teammates is growing using the crack key method?
Jeff.
It would be Jeff.
Yes,
that's Jeff.
That is Jeff.
What is it called?
Hydroponic method. Yes.
Oh. What was the words you used?
Crack key.
KRATKY. Or something.
So interesting.
Yeah. It's basically just growing in. It's well, Jeff, let me let you explain it, because
please, Jeff,
I just started looking into it after watching you.
Unmute yourself.
Yeah, it's just a bucket of water. There, it's not recirculating at all, and there's no air pumps putting air in it. It's just basically a bucket of water, and you put the plant in there, and as the root grows down in the water, it starts to drink down the water level, and the plant actually creates air roots at the top, so you don't have to worry about air in the water. And then you just can't overfill it once the roots get long enough, or else you'll drown the plant. And it's called the Kratky method.
The crack key. Is that what we do with the sweet potatoes?
I've never seen
No, with
anybody.
the sweet potatoes, we don't really put nutrients in there.
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
don't.
the nutrients are in there. Okay.
It's nutrient-rich water, yeah.
Okay, got it. And do you got to change the water out every so often?
No, you can add to it if you need to. The idea of the Kratky method is you set it and forget it. So you get a big enough vessel to hold enough water to grow the plant from start to harvest. So like a head of lettuce, if you grew one of those, you get at least a gallon of water, and that should sustain the plant. So by the time it drinks all the water, you can harvest the plant, and then you just start over. Or you can add to it, but normally you don't have to swap it out.
Thank you.
So that's like the Aerogarden.
Try it.
Yeah.
Well, the
like
Aerogarden uses a pump and it circulates air. With the Kratky method, you wouldn't need the pump.
Yeah, Aerogarden is what they call a DWC. It's a recirculating, and it adds air to it as well because it doesn't have an air pump necessarily, but because the water is flowing up and dripping down, it creates air bubbles. So it actually adds air into the water.
Okay.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Trash can waves is crazy. Okay.
Because when I'm paying attention, I'm paying attention. Like if I don't know, you gonna know I don't know because I'm paying attention like it's the first time I heard it, and I ain't ashamed to say it.
Right.
Right. Pantry is right. Jeff has a lot of videos about how to get started. And if you are interested in hydroponics, Jeff is actually working on getting his hours for monetization. So run his playlist, help him get his hours, and learn hydroponics at the same time.
Yeah. Did you post
I'm there
that
with
yet?
you, Jeff, because I have.
I'm sorry. Did you post your playlist on your community post yet?
I don't have a playlist on a community post. I have a bunch of playlists. I have one with every video, and then I have playlists for hydroponics and outdoor gardening and all that stuff.
Okay, let me put you in the background. I'm running my own right now, so ain't nothing but a chicken wing. Put it on low and slow, and turn down the lighting on the computer, because your husband will come and see the light and take your computer and close it down. I got a video coming up on it, but I don't want nobody to judge. Yeah, I had my thing running in chipmunk voice on low. Can't nobody hear but the light. And I think when he saw the light, he just thought I forgot it open and he closed it. So now I just turned the brightness down. I did a video today about it. Y'all don't judge me when I post it.
We don't watch it.
You don't know the rules about you can't. I don't know the rules if you can or cannot do it, but I YouTubed it. And they was doing it more professional than me, but I'm gonna tell you the way I figured it out. And it's working. It's working. All right.
All right. This next one, y'all probably gonna guess this one easy. So I'm just gonna in my head, I call them Adam and Eve.
The
naked gardeners. The naked gardeners.
They don't garden
Adam
naked.
and Eve, the
They do
naked
not
gardeners.
garden naked. I just call them Adam and Eve in my head.
No, they do not garden naked.
Right.
They keep their clothes on.
We're only
Where did that
naked
name come from?
So we first started this, we were posting a lot of our growth on Facebook, and then I didn't want to flood all our friends' timeline.
We thought we were boring our friends with our journey growing.
So I went to Instagram, and then people kept on asking, how you do this? How you do this? You should do a video on this. I was like, I don't know about that. And so we were at church, and it was during community time. They was going about Adam and Eve, how they once they bit the forbidden apple, they got the knowledge. And I was like, oh, let's become the naked garden. Her action was like, oh, hell no, you ain't
because
gonna
expectations.
I said, well, hear me out. We're only naked because we're not doing any chemicals. We're doing everything all organic. She's like, okay then. And first we did have it NAKED, but YouTube was flagging our
you know how
videos.
funny YouTube gets.
Yeah, so I had to change it to ID, and
so that we didn't want it to affect our monetization.
Yeah.
So that's why we did ID.
So you guys, so technically, you guys are like OG clickbait.
Yeah.
And we named our channel before we knew that there was a National Naked Gardening Day.
Yeah, International Naked Gardening Day. The first Saturday of May is International Naked Gardening Day.
We had no idea.
Yeah.
You had a bunch of like disappointed teenagers trying to check your channel out.
No, we actually stripped down and got naked and took a picture for that. Yeah.
The funny thing was when we was telling people at church about it, they were like, "The naked garden, that's crazy," and then they'd be like,
"Yeah, I found out who the perverts were like real quick."
They were like, "We checked you out. You wasn't really naked."
I bet you did.
The first week of May, our live streams will we always get a bump up in hits and things.
I was like, look at all these perverts.
Yeah.
Like, they thought we were really naked.
How many thumbs downs did you guys get?
What's that?
I said, how many thumbs downs did you guys get once they realized you guys weren't really naked? Did they give you guys thumbs downs?
It still counts.
Yeah.
I didn't care.
Yeah, and which is funny because it was like that would be like our first time ever getting a thumbs down. We're like, oh, at least it counts as a
interaction.
engagement.
It's still an interaction.
Yeah.
For any of you that are starting to grow your YouTube channel, if you do have questions and stuff, this is your guy right here. He knows YouTube really well.
I don't know it very well. I just study it a lot.
He studies it a lot.
Well, I do got the question. Is it okay to ask people verbally to watch?
It's not a good idea. I will explain.
I would allow your channel to grow organically as possible because that way YouTube knows who to send your stuff out to.
Yeah.
When we first started, we didn't ask our family members, and we told them we had a channel, but we didn't.
They discovered later that we had this going on.
But you want to let your channel get organic because that way it helps you to figure out who to send your videos out to.
That watch for watch stuff, it will jack up your analytics and it will kill off your channel. Actually,
I'm talking about running the playlist.
What's that?
Hours. The watch hours. You said don't run your hours.
It's not a good idea to get people to just watch for your monetization hours because what happens is you get to your hours and those people are not dedicated to you and it totally jacks up your analytics. Mm-hmm. You want it to be organic.
But what do you mean they're not dedicated if they sit and watch playlist?
They're only doing a favor.
They're doing a favor for you for your first 365. You got to keep that up every 365. So
okay. So you're not. Oh, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're basically saying if you do get the watch hours, and everybody that wants to do you a favor, do it. But then they don't come back. It's kind of like you still chasing those watch hours all the time.
Yeah,
because the 4,000 have to be met yearly.
Every 365 days.
Okay. Yeah, but if you don't make it, they don't demonetize you though.
Well, we actually had a friend that just got demonetized. We didn't think it was possible, but
we didn't know for sure.
Yeah, she got
demonetized. I know a bunch of people that actually had the 4,000 now have dropped for months and didn't hold the 4,000, but they're still monetized. So that's kind of.
Are they getting the watch time from their evergreen videos?
We get it from our
not enough to sustain the 4,000.
So that's a clear case of people doing a lot of favors and then dropping off, and that's why you don't want people just doing you a favor. Yeah.
So you just had a milestone. You just hit a milestone, right?
Who?
Yes.
Tasha did.
I think
Tasha,
so.
Oh, yeah.
You have 500 subscribers.
Yes.
Right?
So YouTube was playing with me all week.
They
500,
did that.
then it would be $4.99.
Yeah.
And then it'd be 503 and it's $4.99.
I've been noticing that. Remember I said I have mentioned that to you guys. Like I've been like, I'll have 460 subscribers, and then I'll come back and it'll be 459, and then it'll be 462, and it's like it keeps fluctuating like that.
Yeah, they do that.
They just announced that
Well, y'all throw up the confetti for Tasha, you guys in the chat, please.
Yeah.
Throw up the confetti. Do the girl dancing, the disco guy. Give her all the props because, man, that's awesome.
That
I'm
is. So
at
what
like
happens now, Tasha?
288.
Like, you get monetized?
Not until she gets to 1,000, right?
Yeah, I got to get 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours.
And 4,000 watch hours.
And 4,000 watch hours, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Save
I didn't know.
mental health. Save your mental health by not watching those so closely, because they do go up and down. The closer that you get to that, whatever those milestones are, they will mess you up because you're watching so closely to what's happening in who's following you and all of that stuff. Like, just let it be natural. Like, let that thing, do whatever it's gonna do. When you're putting out great content, people come back to follow you.
Right.
Check, and stay up on your analytics. Study your analytics daily, constantly, hourly.
We just did a challenge that really taught us to kind of like regroup for our channel. It was the Daryl Ease 30-day challenge, and it just helped us to kind of like revitalize our channel. So I think that that's a great thing. It's free. So if you are really trying to do something big with your channel and you're hoping that happens, that would be a great resource for you.
Yeah, it's just gonna happen by you putting out great content.
Yeah.
Like, you can try all kinds of tricks, but you put out great content, it's gonna happen.
Okay, y'all know that I'm new. So what is analytics?
It's something that's gonna run your blood pressure up if you ever.
I'm with you too. I don't know nothing about that analytics.
Yeah.
That's a whole new.
So I just overlook whenever it pops up. I overlook it.
It's only for people that are seriously trying to grow their channels.
Yeah, you got it.
Because it shows you like how long people are watching your videos, like if they really like your content, how long they stay. Like some people might come on and you're talking about God, I don't want to watch it, they'll click out. For some, those if they come on, I think it's like a minute or something like that, you get credit for it. But in analytics, it shows you did they stay on for 2 minutes, 10 minutes, the whole video, especially in your lives.
It also shows
analytics is about what people are interested in. So if people are greatly interested in gardening, then guess what you're going to get? You're going to get them sending a lot of people your way that are greatly interested in gardening. So in a nutshell, that's what it is.
And so you find that on the YouTube studio, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, but from experience, I just want to tell you, those of you that are wanting to change from your gardening content, because we came from just a gardening channel, okay? We bought a homestead. We've crossed over. We're doing more than just gardening. It has affected our analytics. We are having to reintroduce a new audience to more content because homesteading is not just gardening.
It's everything.
To be aware of.
I came from a natural hair channel, which was targeted towards Black women about our hair. And now I'm on a gardening channel and my channel is still growing. So like I said earlier, it's about you putting out great content. When you put, just like Monica and what's your name over there, Eric,
What your name is?
They found me because of gardening, not because of my hair stuff. So I've been putting out consistently gardening, inspiration, gardening. And that's how people will find you. They'll find you and you'll get promoted because of what those people are interested in. So
it was just your hair stuff, TG. Eric was just interested in your hair stuff. I'm sorry. I was interested in the garden.
I didn't get a chance to ask those questions on our live. I apologize. That was where I was really interested.
Bring me back. Bring me back.
We got you.
He needs some tips for that luxurious beard he's growing over there.
You know, keep it nice and soft, and you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a few more questions. See if y'all can guess who this one is. Okay. Well, who has an egg-eating hen?
Egg-eating hen.
Is it a plan?
No, it's the naked gardener.
Egg-eating. Oh, it is the naked gardener.
Oh.
There's a video that they have. I think it's a short, and so it was like egg collecting day or whatever. But there was one of his chickens had an egg in her mouth running around. I thought that was funny.
Okay, yeah.
So who is?
It's our
the naked gardener.
Yeah, she would attack when the chickens first started.
No,
laying
she
eggs.
sees me coming out with the basket. She sees me coming out with the basket. She makes a beeline for the eggs and starts to eat one.
Tries to eat them, yeah.
Yeah, and I gotta beat her over to the. I gotta beat her over to it.
Cannibal.
And
yes.
I did see some videos where some people scramble the eggs up and give them to their chickens, and
I'm gonna hurt you.
it's good for them, and they are.
I've heard it is so good for them. I've seen the videos. I'm ready.
Okay. Who has a pig named Major?
That's us.
Yeah, that's it.
Bland. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They have. I think they have three. You have three pigs. Like
we have
tall,
a bunch.
like the big pigs. I'm not talking little pigs like little
Oink,
ones.
oink.
But this, Major is huge.
She got like,
and Major is mean.
Major's a big dude. Major's our boar, and he's in charge of everybody.
Okay.
He services all his ladies, and we have what?
It's a family show.
I didn't say nothing. He does his job. That's his job. His job is to be a boar, not to look handsome and walk around. We don't eat him, and he knows it as long as he does his job, and that's helping babies. Family needs to know things. Anyway, that's our Major, our big boy, and he's probably about 600 pounds. He's probably about 600 pounds.
Which one knocked you?
How old is he?
Which one? What?
Which one knocked you over?
Oh, well, that would be, I got knocked over by Rouge, which is another one. She gone now.
Okay.
And I've been knocked over by, she was
in your tummy. Are her remnants in your tummy?
Yes, that was a while back, but I have been. We have Peter the Piglet who stayed in our house last year, and we did some videos on him last year. He was a house pig for about 4 or 5 months, and we just recently had another house pig. Mm-hmm. So we have lots of different pigs, but yeah, our big boy is probably about 600 pounds or so, and he's the main man of the farm right now, and he's got a lady friend. Yeah, but we love our pigs. I can't wait. I was just out there in the pasture yesterday, petting on Peter the pig and just loving on him. He has a good time out there hanging out. He's probably about 250. He's probably about 250 pounds right now. He's a big baby.
Nick, what is Dorsha doing back there? She making content.
Yes. So that was my next question. Who has a celebrity chef, author, wife?
Oh yeah.
Y'all, Dorsha she's a published author. She has a few books. Yeah. Check Dorsey.
Well, where is she then? Why is she in the background?
Oh,
She has a
she
cooking channel.
she has her own channel.
Oh no! Oh wait a minute. She ain't no soy soldiers. Did we
She's not a soil soldier, but she's a soil soldier supporter.
Oh wait a minute.
She's a spouse.
Well, he muted himself.
She's a spouse. So if he's a soil soldier, she's a soil soldier. So she is our soil soldier sister. Dorsha is inducted because of the spouse. Dorsha is a soil soldier.
She's a soil supporter.
We got to get her a shirt.
Yeah,
what's your book? What's your latest book?
When American, you are united. You're one.
I need a size small.
Okay.
Yes.
We hear you, D.
Oh yeah. So remember I told y'all I got a lot of sisters.
Hey Lydia.
What's up?
Let me just
Hey
see.
Kisha.
Yes. Is it another sister?
Yes, this is Kisha. Everybody say hey Kisha.
Your sisters are lovely.
Yes.
I said Lydia. Let me see you
That's
smile.
sister number 4.
I don't know what you be seeing.
Huh?
Them teeth are beautiful, honey.
These cameras lie.
Honey, them are some good
I grew up
teeth.
sucking my thumb. I sucked my thumb till I was 23 years old when I
Okay.
met my husband. And
Well,
the
let me
only
borrow
reason
one of your
why I
teeth
stopped
then.
was because he kept doing me like this.
Let me borrow one of them teeth since you don't think that they're that good. I mean, I need like one, like right back there. You know what I'm saying?
Girl.
I don't have none back there.
See that?
I got a lot of stories from my future. I got a lot of stories to tell y'all about my future. And them 4 back teeth, that's a crazy one.
Well, great, because I'm gonna have you come on my show and you're gonna tell us all about it.
I would love to come on your show, and I'm gonna come up there and blow too. I got some songs I try to sing.
All right, sexual chocolate. All right, sexual chocolate.
Bye, Dorsha.
Oh my gosh.
My next question. Who is my zone mate that has a taste tester named Ava?
You're a zone mate?
Yeah, she's in zone 7.
Angela Busy Bee Garden.
Angela Busy Bee's Garden.
No, she's not a soil soldier.
She's on our team.
That's why I was asking. Zone mate.
Is it
I'm zone 7.
Is it
She's
Linda?
zone 7.
Bernie.
Yeah, she has a well, I think Ava's her daughter, but she has Ava taste test things with her.
Gardening with
garden.
Bernie. Right.
Gardening with Bernie.
Gardening with Miss Bernie.
Well, that's it.
I thought she was the camera girl. That might be.
Camera girl, but she's
I'm dropping my fruit.
Oh my God.
I need to check on these chickens because I don't give no notification.
All right. Now, this gentleman, I would call him the crocodile hunter, but we'll call him the shark hunter.
Eco.
Who's our teammate? Who's the crocodile hunter?
Eco.
Eco neighbor. Definitely the crocodile hunter.
So wait a minute.
It has to be
These
Eco.
are all her own personal names that she don't gave her.
Yes.
And
yeah, this is what I think of y'all.
Yeah, so Eco, I call Eco because I kind of like Eco, but Nature Boy Ric Flair would be for me.
I see that.
He always out in the nature. He be hauling butt on that bicycle. I'm like, Lord, don't you fall in that wall.
He has such a great eye for photography. The way he can like just zone in on a flower and you'll see like the dew sitting on it, or you'll see water dropping and everything. And I'm sitting here going, now how did he know to be there at this specific time to see this happen?
Yeah,
it's incredible.
About Eco neighbor. You want to hear a fun fact about Eco Neighbor?
Yes.
He's your husband, so yes.
He was a photographer.
See, that makes sense.
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, I saw him with the picture of him and somebody. I saw a picture of him and was it Ben? No. I saw him with some of his professional pictures that he posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
He can take some pictures. He can.
Because his eye is like uncanny.
It is.
Yeah, he's pretty good with the camera. And
yeah, we're going to have him come to California to take our family portrait.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, I know everybody's gonna. My questions that I had for this person, she already gave the answers. But who has a soap making business and has every citrus tree.
JJ.
And I'm gonna come down there and
because
PG.
I just jumped all into
everything.
So when's the next class?
Questions.
They say every Monday, right?
Class?
The next class is whenever I have my paying customer.
Right.
Oh, but listen.
Right,
but
that part.
I do, all jokes aside, I do in the G Tribe, I do soap making classes with the G Tribe alumni as well. So.
And just so y'all know, just there's 4 teams in this grow off. Gigi is the reigning. She currently holds the title for the grow off. She won last year, so we have the reigning champ on our team.
You know, I was wondering was we gonna toot our own horn up here.
Yes.
Because y'all know we a caring bunch, and that's the only reason why we don't come for y'all like that, because we really love and want each and every one of y'all to be good, but you will never be number.
Right? Everybody else is fighting for the 2 through 4 spots because one is already secured.
I ask them all the time, what's higher than number 1? What's higher than number 1?
But how do you know that when you win? That's the part I don't get.
What do you mean?
Who says that you're the winner? Like
for the judges?
So
for the grow off.
So we doing participation. So participating. What we're doing right now, they ain't did nothing this big yet. They ain't got on the platform CMD. Y'all ain't put y'all people together like this yet.
No, Broke tried, but a lot of his team didn't show up. I wound up in Remember GG? We was on his live and he was trying to bring his group out. We were on his live.
That's
sad. Said we will all get a vote. For who the winner is.
And so that's judging about how your actual food looks, if it grows, right?
Yeah.
Because some people stuff die.
Some people stuff die, and they keep trying to resurrect the dead, but I don't understand.
So they talk a lot about how they're going to be judging on the live at Turf House. Was that the one at Turf's? Was that the one they did more discussion on how they would do it? Because it wasn't.
So. Yeah. So what's the name of that team?
Who?
The sauce.
Saucy.
No, I'm talking about Turf Therapy's team. He's the second place. What's the name of the second place team? Turf Therapy.
Universal Growers. Universal something.
Yeah, Universal Gardeners. That's what it is.
Now, what I did notice about their team, and I want to give them kudos for this, when they post the video, they use the same the same
Hey, we'll talk about that in our meeting next Monday.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
On Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got T-shirts.
We
Hey,
growing. We growing.
Well, I just wanted to say, I think Ann Dale might have paid off one of my kids, because yesterday I came inside and I was moving some things around, and my 11-year-old came and said, "Mom, I'm so sorry, but you know that tray of stuff you had?" And I had a tray. It was a big old hex tray, the little tiny, and that was all kinds of beautiful lettuces, all kinds of gorgeous stuff coming up. They were like this big each, all my beautiful stuff. I look in there and it's about 2/3 of it on the floor. I was like, "You be talking to Ann Dale? Did she call you and tell you to dump my stuff?" She's like, "Mom, I don't know who that is." I said, sure you don't. So I have to start fresh on a pile of my stuff. And I'm gonna find out who paid my 11-year-old off, because
Lord,
it's got to be somebody.
Did somebody go get that fatigue jacket on?
He just dumped it. He was like, "I'm sorry."
Oh no.
It was a sad day. But I see you, Ann Dale.
Look at Callie.
Oh my God.
You know, y'all, for some reason, I don't. Callie name is Pooh Bear. That is her name. But for whatever reason, I just like Callie.
Everybody does that. They're like, Callie. I'm like, but there's other Callies. Like, what is it? Callie Kim? You know,
Okay.
so, but I'm gonna answer to whatever. My government is Alana, and as a child, I got called Anna, Elena, Alan, Ayana, Ileana, and I just learned to answer like, yes. Okay, you talking to me? Anna, yes. You know, so call me Callie, call me Pooh Bear, whatever. I'm gonna answer.
Okay, the sauce came on him.
That sauce ain't came nowhere.
Hey guys, I'm gonna step down to get some chores
Are
done.
we frozen?
All right. Take care, Nick.
All right,
Y'all
Nick.
take
Tasha,
care.
you're frozen.
All right. Yes.
Thank you for
salute.
coming.
Yes, ma'am. Anytime.
Yeah. Okay, I think I got two more. Nope, I got that
The
one. Yeah.
sauce.
So, now, who recently placed a call about the soil soldier imposters?
Imposters.
Yes.
Duval.
Yes, Duval.
Duval.
Let me see if she in here, if she's still in here.
No.
She may have to put in a call for the soldiers. Danae, is Danae still in here?
Oh, Danae. She's talking about when Danae did the video with this little soldiers in the dirt in the garden and said they won't protect their stuff. And,
Right.
And you know what? That video just rang true with you, Monica, and your son. You got to protect it from them. Because they're sending little secret messages to their
trash now.
He was trying to help me. He was trying to help me.
Mm-hmm.
Dumped it.
Yeah, I caught that video. I heard about it. You know, they said I clapped back good for y'all, but you know,
you did.
I didn't know I was clapping. I didn't know I was clapping. I was clapping, but I was clapping for every one of them. They get a couple of passes because of Andale with that sauce, man. They get a couple of passes, but I can't let her pass too much. What sauce? They got all.
Michael Farmer had one too. Michael Farmer was in the grocery store looking for that sauce. He was like, what? I like that one too.
What was that?
Michael Farmer made a video. He was in the grocery store looking for that sauce.
Tasha, on our live, when Ann Dale was there and she had all her that sauce people up in there, the way that I handled it is I just threatened to time everybody out.
You know what? That's good.
Yeah, and
I actually got timed out at your house, Eric. I got timed out.
Talking about a third place winner. They third place. They don't get timed out. Let them sit here and see the winners.
That's a good call.
Well, yeah, but if you time them
Yes.
out, that just means they can't sit over there and chat. They can watch, but they can't play. It's like when you put your kids on timeout. They can watch, but they can't play.
I like that. Oh man. So the
Like,
last one.
let me say
Yeah,
this.
well,
Go ahead.
Let me say this, Tasha, before you continue. For the people who think we're serious, we're not. We are having fun. We are encouraging people to grow. Like we are so not serious. I've seen a couple of people who like they you can tell that they're like touched. Like they're really upset because we are trash talking a little bit. But guys, listen, this is all in fun. We love each other. All of us do. So please don't take it serious. It's just a little smack talk, you know. We just, like Jeff said, we need to smack talk a little bit, right?
A little bit.
Do a little bit.
But at the end of the day, we are united. I love the chats. I have to catch up a lot. And I might just need to start calling and be like, what was those 40 texts about? Yeah, update me. Because I'll be paying attention. Oh, don't use that against me. I gotta read to catch up. But I love the voice ones.
It's so fun. It's so fun. Do better.
It might get out of control.
It really is. Hashtag Amy Dead. But anyway, go ahead, y'all. The fourth place winners. I just wanted to shout them out real quick.
Yeah.
Hashtag what sauce.
I like that. Hashtag what sauce.
That's what Eco did it just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I like it, Eco. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, the last, well, not really the last. Well, this is my last question. Which one of our teammates, well, there's two of them, but this is the lady. Which one of our lady teammates is an actual, she grows things, but she's an actual gardener, meaning it's her name?
Nicole.
Yes.
Nicole Gardner.
Nicole.
Yes. And I used to get teased all the time when I was younger. You know how kids
get
you a
now.
gardener for real.
Tell them
Right.
look at you now though, Nicole.
Okay. I love it though. Because you know what? In being actually having that last name, I felt like I needed to garden. Like and you know what? Growing up, because I am African American, I used to have this hang up that the slave master named my family the gardener family because we were actually out there in the field gardening.
You know, we all foolish when we young. We all
I know, but I just felt like, where did my last name come from? But now that I'm older now, and Jeff has my last name too. Jeff is last name Gardner. So I don't know. That's interesting.
So when I was younger, I got teased by my last name too. And you could never think the word best was a good word with them kids. Cause I tell you, I always flew west, failed tests. I was never better than the rest. I started putting those in. When I started learning how to rap and all of that stuff, I started rapping my name with more positive words. But when the kids used to tease me in elementary school, they would just rhyme. It's like that's the first word they learned to rhyme with, and they used to tear it up. It won't never positive. But when I got older,
I appreciate my last name now.
Yeah, I started appreciate my last name, and it's better. And the last name best is the gift and a curse at the same time, because you don't want to be known as the worst. You want to be known.
Better than the best. What is better than the best?
Right? Isn't that a song? Better than the best.
Your best yet journey. Come here, Nicole. Get over here.
Yeah.
I needed that whole.
Love you too, Gigi. No, this is fun. I'm happy I did this today because I was like not feeling too good, but I was like, I need to be around people. I need to, be around people. Get myself up, get dressed,
Yes.
So I'm happy. Mm-hmm.
I was in the chat cooking, had a house full of people be like, listen, I appreciate y'all. I'm checking out at this time now. Thank you. Demo, you saying bye and we here? Oh yeah, because I had already had plans to be somewhere. Tasha let me eat. She saw me eating, drinking. I was tearing that food up in the background. I know you was tripping. I was not gonna miss this, but nothing. Welcome, Ernie.
Yes, thank you for being here.
I think I'm going to drop
a lot
out.
of
I
new
lost my
people.
headset, and I don't want it to echo. It just died.
Thank you, Jeff.
So I'm going to drop
Yeah,
down.
mine did too. I had to go get.
Take care, Jeff. Good to
Take
see
care,
you.
everybody.
I know what to do.
See you later. Thank you for being here, Jeff.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
I ain't going nowhere. We stuck forever.
All right. Well, that's all my questions, y'all. And I have held y'all for a long time. I really only thought this was gonna be. I was like, we do 30 minutes. I'm gonna say an hour, just just in case. But man,
Oh, it's been longer than an hour.
It's been 2 hours and 16 minutes.
Okay.
Guys, 2 hours.
Obviously, you having fun.
Well, Tasha, you wrapped up today on the watch hour, but the minutes.
Maybe not. Well, it's a trick. They say it's a trick to the lives if people hang around a little while.
I've got to go in the garden and pick some greens.
Yes.
Do a video. Do a video of you cooking them.
Ooh, yeah.
Everybody cooks their greens different.
I grow, I pick, my husband cook.
Okay.
Okay.
Get a video of
Put it
him
right on his
cooking it.
hands. Put it right on his hands.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Or put it right on your plate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always looking for new ways to cook my greens here because I'm like, I start and then I'm like, I don't know. And the kids are like, no, this is gross. And I'm like, it's so good. Just try it this way. And they're like, no, that wasn't good. I'm like, let's try it this way.
What type of greens do you cook? What type of greens do you cook? What type of greens?
I don't remember what I had this past time, but I've tried a lot of different ones. I'm trying to get whatever will grow here that I can keep alive because that's kind of what I'm trying to do too.
Red mustard greens.
What do you put in them?
Nonstop.
So I think I grew some regular collards and then I grew some cabbage that was like a multi-purpose where it was saying that I could use the greens from that cabbage as well. And then there was another one that I grew and it was like they had greens on the label. I was like, okay, cool. Cause I know I like greens. I know I like it with onion and I know I like it because there's a really awesome place down in town that I go and they make greens so good that if I could just take the person that makes them and bring them home with me, I would kidnap them and force them to make greens for me all the time. But that's not legal. So I got to figure out how to do it. So I'm just trying to figure out what the best kind of greens are because
everybody has their own recipe. Tasha, you cook greens?
Yes.
Do you add meat?
I do it both. So I cook my greens. I don't always cook them the same. I do them a little bit different every time. So I've sauteed them. I have steamed them before. And I'll cook them with onions, just onions or onions and green peppers, or I'll cook them with meat. It just depends on what I have on hand and what I'm cooking when I'm cooking it.
I've tried them with ham.
Smoked turkey.
I use smoked turkey, a smoked turkey broth. I make a broth turkey with the smoked turkey.
Yes. I do smoked turkey. I do neck bones.
Right, neck bones.
I even do bacon sometimes.
Me too. I do bacon sometimes, but the mustard greens that I have are so thin, you don't have to cook them as long as collards. Right. So I use bacon.
What kind of mustard greens do you have?
They're giant red mustard greens, the Japanese red.
Okay, I'm gonna try them because I'm still buying.
They grow in the winter. They just constantly grow.
Okay. Are yours spicy?
What?
I have a spicy.
No, they don't. They're not spicy, but they do have a little flavor to it.
Is it bitter?
No, it's not bitter.
It's not bitter. It's like a
It's
spice.
not bitter at all. Like some collard greens, I remember growing up, my mom used to add a little bit of sugar to her collard greens.
Now they can be bitter, but my mustards are spicy. My Japanese bread. Huh?
When the frost hits your collards, no sugar needed.
Right.
Okay.
Literally, when the frost hits them, Nicole, I'm not sure you in Cali, so I'm not sure how much frost you get, but
no, my greens are growing beautiful right now.
Yeah, when the frost hits them, no sugar needed.
That's and they're tender.
Very, very tender. Yeah.
Yes.
I like spice. I
you
love
guys,
spice.
I gotta go.
Trash can, we don't put sugar in our greens.
I gotta
and we
go.
ain't put no sugar in our grits.
Or on our grits. I don't put. Who puts sugar on their grits? Because I don't.
People,
eat them now.
You know why? Because you're hearing. No, some people do, some people don't.
Who puts sugar on their greens?
I always did salt, pepper, butter until I met my husband, and he does it with sugar. So then I started, like, I would split my grits down the middle. Some with salt and pepper, some with sugar. Now I just do a little tiny bit of sugar and a little bit of salt and mix it together, and that's how I eat it now.
No, ma'am. If I'm cooking the grits, I'm cooking them how I eat them. You either gonna eat them or you ain't. We don't put sugar in our grits.
Don't go on grits.
I add mine to mine. Yeah, I do add it to mine.
Do you put cheese on your grits?
Huh?
Because I put cheese on my grits too.
Salt, pepper,
I put cheese. I put shrimp, like the shrimp.
a little bit of heavy whipping cream, and instead of water, you cook it in chicken broth.
I don't care what you put in it; it has to have the sugar.
Some people just like it sweet.
So I wanted to say, number one, I don't cook collard greens the way my mama used to no more because that was too much water and they were boiling too long. Do not take all.
Set it out.
Somebody's page is blowing up.
Somebody got a Skytail page.
Yes.
Out.
Somebody's page is blowing up.
That was my phone ringing. I'm sorry. But you guys, I gotta go. My husband is finally here. And we're barbecuing, so I gotta go.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here.
Y'all hear me?
We will see you later.
I gotta go. Love y'all. I'ma still be listening though, but I gotta go.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, I got to go in the garden before it get dark too.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and shut this down. We already been here a long time.
Is Duval in Jacksonville, Florida?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you when I get there. I see you.
Come on.
I'm coming. You
All right. I already told Gigi I'm coming.
I'm sure coming. Who in Jacksonville? You too?
Me and my crew, we coming.
Jacksonville. So I don't.
My mom was born in Jacksonville. My mother was born in Jacksonville.
Oh,
so
wow.
I have family in Jacksonville, Florida. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Good.
Well, I don't cook collards the way my mom do it no more. Of course, with no pork. But I don't like to boil my collard greens to death. I don't know why we were taught like that, but that's too much.
That's right.
That's too much cooking. But
the thing is, when you harvest the greens in the summertime, they're a lot tougher and they're a lot more bitter. So we've been cooking greens for like the last 3 days. Little Gigi cooked her pot of greens. You know, I cooked my greens. So my mom told me when I was little, just leave them alone. Let the frost hit them. Once the frost hits them, it tenderizes the greens and it also brings out the natural sweetness that we never knew was in the greens.
That's too cool.
Yeah, I've never put sugar in my greens. I ain't never had sugar in my greens till I moved to Columbia and I went somewhere and they had sugar in the greens and it messed me up. I was like, why is sugar in these greens?
I'm doing kale today. So I got this kale recipe that my friend, she's Ethiopian and she eats vegetarian food. So she showed me this Ethiopian recipe to cook the kale. So basically it's just the kale, tomatoes, diced tomatoes, boiled down with onions, in the kale. So, you know, native people, that's how they eat their food, especially a lot of people who are vegetarians like to
I
add
cook my
other
greens
things.
like that sometimes too, or
Yeah.
just with the onions or I'll use bell peppers too.
I'm
So
about to order me some more. I fixed kale tonight, but I made that Tuscan soup again. But I'm meatless Monday tomorrow.
that
And
soup looks so good, best yet.
I'm gonna try that what you just did. What you
And
did.
that seafood
I
quiche.
should do a video.
Yeah, well, it's the night, right?
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
gonna do a
I'll
video.
be
I'll
ready
do a
tomorrow. I'm
little
hungry
short. I'll
already.
do a short video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yesterday we harvested green and purple kale. So I popped it in the freezer because we have had broccoli leaves. We have had collard greens. Like we've had we haven't had the Vates collards yet. The Morris heading collards, we've had the Georgia collards, and we've had the broccoli leaves all over the last 3 days. And then we harvested the purple kale and the green kale yesterday. So we're gonna cook them the same way with smoked turkey and some red onion. That's what we do.
Right. And, no,
that
Gigi, I
sounds
wanted
good.
to ask you, how did you cook that beet, that black beet?
The same way. Literally, I cook all of my greens with smoked turkey, red onion.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about that beet that you pulled
Yeah.
up off the ground. You cooked it with the greens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And my mom used to do that with the turnips.
Mm-hmm.
She would add the turnips to the
The
greens.
mustards, the turnips, like all of them. You can basically just, I mean, however you like it, you know.
Right, however you like
But
it.
that's how we like it.
Girl
I know
Queen is
that's
here. Gigi's sister's in here. Hey,
Hey, Girl
Girl Queen of
Queen.
Black Haven.
Yeah, you're right. Danae, you are right about something. Look at you. Danae, working out garden. You're right about those broccoli leaves. Go ahead, Danae.
She's learning. She's learning.
She's learning, ain't she? That's my girl. Hey, Audacity Darling.
I'm gonna thank y'all one more time for being here, especially this long with me. I appreciate y'all, and I love my team, y'all. We the best.
Yeah.
We the best.
I
DJ
love
Kelly.
you guys too.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me, giving me a bottle of bed, and giving me some energy.
Yeah. So everybody, again,
you.
go, subscribe to these channels, check them out. Everybody has something to offer. If nothing else, it's entertaining. So I want to, thank y'all again. And I'm going to see y'all later on out here in these YouTube streets.
All right. Love you guys.
Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Remember, when you grow it, you know it.
That's right.
Family.
Duval.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.